Good morning, everyone. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Beaver Creek on the very first day of April. No fooling. We've got snow on Monday, but we should have some pretty nice weather as we go through the week. But thanks for joining us on this first day of the month after the Easter holiday. Lots of people in town for that, enjoying the different services, the Easter egg hunts, lots of things happening over the weekend. But we've got a pretty busy week coming up. So this is taped live on Monday, and then we run you through the week on what's happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on Friday, we do our weekend edition, and we'll let you know what's happening as we go into the weekend. But we have a lot of things going on, including the Colorado Snow Sports Museum visit with the Lost Boys. So one of our favorite runs on Beaver Creek or on Vail Mountain is the Lost Boy Run in Game Creek. And it was named after a particular 14-year-old from the Chicago area who actually got lost, had to spend the night overnight out there. They found him the next day. He was fine. He was able to basically ski out, walk out. But a pretty cool little story. So we're going to have that for you on Tuesday. We'll let you know about that. We're also going to be checking in with the 45th anniversary of the Dobson Arena, Dobson Ice Arena for many of us, but it houses way more than just ice skating and hockey. So we'll let you know about that. And then the Taste of Vail is starting this week too. So stay with us and we'll give you details on that in the next half hour. But right now, let's let you know what the weather's going to be. So as we're recording this on Monday morning, April 1st, in Beaver Creek, it's coming down pretty good right now. We're going to have cloud cover pretty much throughout your Monday. Temperatures into the upper 30s, maybe low 40s. But by Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll have a pretty sunny week for you. So you can enjoy that sunshine, enjoy some spring skiing conditions. I'd wait a little bit, let it warm up, and then come on down kind of between like 10 and 2 when we get those really sunny days. That's kind of the optimal time to enjoy the snow, because we get variable conditions when we have the temperature changes like we do. It's that freeze in the evening, thaw in the daytime. So just be careful of that. And this is a good time to get your skis waxed. But this weather was brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. If you're looking for something to wear, maybe get a discount on some great outerwear for the season right now. Or if you're already thinking about spring and some summer things, they're starting to get some summer fashions in there as well. But head on over to the outlets, exit 205. They're both on both sides of the interstate, exit 205 in Silverthorne. But speaking of the outlets at Silverthorne, let's learn about the sports buffet. If you want to take a little break, if your legs are a little tired from the mountain, you can do some fun indoor sports at the sports buffet. Here's more.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I have the most exciting news. We have an amazing new store that opened. It's called the Sports Buffet. Nothing like it anywhere. Follow me.
Hi, welcome to the Sports Buffet.
How are you?
Great.
Good.
How are you doing today, Miss Peggy?
Good. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Is this the fashion forward, friends?
Wow, it certainly is. We're so excited to be here at the Sports Buffet.
Awesome, and there's 6 of you total today, right?
Yes, there are.
Has everybody filled out their waivers?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just want to make sure everyone is introduced to you. Meredith and Mike, the owners, and Felicity is our beautiful
Manager
So,
extraordinaire.
oh my God, absolutely.
Hi, gang. Hi, gang. Welcome.
Welcome to the Sports Buffet. Hope you enjoy yourself. It's going to be a lot of fun for you guys.
Thank you. Okay, are we ready to play? Let's go. Okay, so come on in. We're all set to have fun here at the Sports Buffet. Simulators, table area, all the equipment you'll need for the games, there's all over there.
Meredith, I am so excited about the Sports Buffet. I have never seen anything like it. I've got to ask you some questions.
Absolutely, Peggy, go right ahead.
Well, first of all, what is the Sports Buffet? How did you come up with this?
What it is 5 multi-sports high-definition simulators that does primarily golf. The golf graphics and tracking is the best, We've also got 15 other sports and games that people can partake in. So it's really an all-around great place to come to pass some time and have some fun.
Wow, so what I was seeing on your website is everything from golf and soccer,
Hockey, lacrosse, baseball, shooting, archery, and then we've got games. We've got golf games, we've also got horseshoes and cornhole and bowling. Yeah, we've got a full buffet of things to do.
so everything but the food, the full buffet.
Exactly.
Because
Yep.
as
Oh, I
I
like
understand it, you invite your guests to come here and bring whatever food they like with them.
Whatever food, exactly. They can bring it in, they can have it delivered. Beverages, we rent you your own private room to have fun in.
And may I ask, what is the cost of that room?
Each room, we do rent you the room, like I just said. Each room holds up to 6 people. So the rental rate of $70 an hour applies to all the way up to 6 people. So if you want to come in and practice your baseball swing for an hour, if you can if you can hit a ball for an hour, you'll get a really good workout, $70. If you come in with your family and your friends just to have fun and split the cost, $70.
Wow.
You're welcome to rent up to 3 simulators just online. Boom.
Oh, my goodness.
So if you have 20 people coming, go ahead, just book them all. We rent it by the half hour or hour increments. We've had some fun birthday parties. We've had some fun bachelor parties.
Oh, wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
Big family vacations.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. I just would call, make a reservation.
Yep, call or go online.
Okay.
And
and we're,
both are pretty easy.
okay.
At www.thesportsbuffet.com. We have 5.
5 rooms with these amazing simulators in them.
Yep.
Which, oh my God, I feel like I'm there. I even heard the birds chirping.
Yup, and the
at Pebble Beach,
waves.
and I'm just like,
Crowds cheering.
I've never seen anything like this. Tell me, I mean, golf is such a precise game, and people are so into it.
The swing.
and the swing, and the recap,
tricky,
and the
right.
scoring. What is the trackability? How does that work?
You know, I'm gonna ask my husband Mike to fill you in on that. Hey Mike, can you fill Peggy in on the whole clubhouse thing?
Yeah, one of the nice features that we really enjoy here for the more serious golfer is our clubhouse feature. It's the sportsbuffet.hdgolf.com, and once you get into that clubhouse feature, you can access all of your round data, your practice data, gear comparison, and a lot of the data for the more serious golfers. So it's a really nice feature. You can access it from any HD simulator in the world, or it just shoots right to your own email, so you can go home and really see what you did. So this facility really fits anybody who's a super serious golfer all the way to somebody who just really wants to come in and have fun with their kid with a baseball bat.
So, Mike, if I'm hearing you right, I could play my game of golf, and I could enjoy my food here with my family and friends, but I could go back home in a couple hours, and if I wanted to check in with the clubhouse and check on my scores and tracking, and
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to be here?
No, we really designed this to be a really functioning fundamental workshop for the serious athlete, the amateur athlete, people that just want to enjoy something in the community that's not a bar and a restaurant. It's a much more fully immersive experience for the simulator or the athlete that's working on his thing, or you can bring a pizza if you want, but we're more about the activity than the food.
Okay, I love that. So let me ask you this. The Timberline Craft Kitchen is a couple stores down, and the owner, Tanisha, had said that she would be happy to bring the food here if people ordered it in advance. That would be okay with you?
Absolutely, that'd be great. We really designed this so we're also supporting our local other businesses in our community.
Our neighbors.
Yeah, we just want to be here for somebody that wants to work on whatever they want to work on or have fun, but you can really bring some other stuff in. We're part of the team in the neighborhood and your full experience in the county.
Wow, Meredith, Mike, I am so impressed. I'm so thankful that you invited us here today. I can't thank you enough. It is absolutely well worth the wait, the drive, whatever. I would get in here You've never seen anything like it. You won't be disappointed.
Well,
Thank you
thanks,
so
Peggy.
much.
Oh, our pleasure. Our
So
pleasure.
viewers, again, they need to.
You can make your reservation online at www.thesportsbuffet.com or call 970-760-3030, and we'll be happy to get you in here.
So from the Sports Buffet, we're signing off. Can't wait. Wow.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Beaver Creek on this Monday, April 1st. No fooling. We've got snow coming down and we'll take it because we're going to have sunshine through the rest of the week. So snow on Monday, and then we should have some pretty clear skies Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe by Saturday, some more cloud cover coming in. I had to take cover a little bit underneath some of the awnings because it was coming down so hard on the right up over by the lifts. But right now, let's take a look at what's been going on in the Vail Daily. VailDaily.com is your source for news anywhere in the world. You can head over on the World Wide Web, log in, and just check out the headlines and the different stories that we have all throughout this past weekend and the week. Top story is no place for us to go. Malloy Park residents fear displacement as school district housing project pushes ahead. So find out what's going to happen to those 15 homes in that area. Also, the time machine. Okay, so 40 years ago, Vail sets new snowpack records. You can check out the news through the decades. We've got decades and decades of information that we can draw from to put together the time machine each week. Lets you know what's been going on that week many, many years ago. And then the Pike and Eagle prepares for its first residents in April. So that'll be opening up a new place for people to live. You know, housing is a big issue here in Eagle County. So learn about that. And there's a new initiative called Eagle County's Beyond Lawn program. And it's way more than just ripping up your lawn. It's going to be some pretty cool landscaping features that will really conserve on water. So more of those details can be found on the website, vaildaily.com. But I want to let you know what's going to be going on this week. And I briefly mentioned this at the beginning of the show. But if you've ever skied the run Lost Boy in Game Creek Bowl, one of my favorite runs, actually. It's just a nice green, but it's even fun if you just want to go cruise it, even if you aren't an expert skier. Well, that was named after a young man, 14 years old, who actually got lost. He was out here visiting his aunt. He was from the Chicago area. He was more of a beginner skier and had gone off on his own, and he spent the night outside. Now, luckily, he had taken part of the Boy Scouts, so he kind of knew what he needed to do as far as, take care of himself, get some shelter, and, basically hunker down for the evening. But he is in town, and he's going to be speaking over at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. This will be on Tuesday. So, and this happened April 1 and April 2, way back in 1964. So this is the anniversary of this. So from 4 to 6 at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, you'll be able to meet and greet with the Lost Boy and find out more. So come on down. It's free. You don't need to register, but you can find out more details by going to the website snowsportsmuseum.net to get some more details on that. Now, also this week, we've got the Taste of Vail returning. So this is the 32nd year. It's going to go on Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday is the debut of Rosé. So that's all the Rosés that are basically coming out this year. So you can check that out. That's on Wednesday. Then some of the other highlight events on Thursday, we've got the pretty much Taste of Vail hits the streets. We're going to have all the different chefs coming up with their best creation. It's going to be a judged event, not only by the public, but also by specific judges that are here for it. And then on Friday, we're going to have the mountaintop picnic. On Saturday, the grand tasting. So many different cool things going on. We're going to have 58 of the top wineries in the Northern Hemisphere. And we also will have, a little beer and spirits. There's going to be a mixology portion where they let you know about some of the classics like Manhattans and Old Fashions and some of the twists that they put on. There's a caviar seminar. There's a Colorado wines seminar. So go to the website, Taste of Vail, and you'll be able to figure out what's going on. And tasteofvail.com has your tickets. You can get an overall festival pass that includes pretty much the whole gamut of events, or you can go event by event. If there's something that strikes you, something you don't want to miss, check it out. But some of these do sell out, so I would peruse the website now. And the Taste of Vail is partnered with Chow, an organization that supports wellness within the hospitality industry. So you know that portions of your tickets are going to be going to a good cause. And then on Tuesday, we also have the Dobson Arena 40th anniversary party. So this will be on Tuesday from 3:30 to 8 p.m. And it's absolutely free. Come on in. And we're going to have free ice bumper cars going on. We'll also have a disco theme, and DJ Crusher Jones is going to be there. Food and drink specials, raffle and prizes, and just a trip down memory lane. Many people that have been living here for a long time grew up coming here, and whether through the ice skating programs or the hockey programs. But what a wonderful gem that we have, Dobson Arena, right in the heart of Vail, across from the Vail Public Library. It's right on the bus route as well. Or if you want to park there, park on the east side of the Lions Head parking structure. And then real quick, Chasing Rabbits, a real busy place to be this weekend. Well, they're going to have their bingo on Monday nights, karaoke with Salmon on Tuesday, and then jazz on Thursday. But then they're going to have the after parties going on. So we've got opera at the Amp. The Ford Amphitheater will host some shows this weekend. And Chasing Rabbits is going to have the official after party on April 6th. 10 p.m., open to the public. Tickets are anywhere from $15 to $30 down at the Rabbit Hole, but that should be awesome. And if you are going to be going to operate the Amp, please know there is a low ticket alert for Friday. It looks like, it's Saturday, almost sold out as well. So on Friday, we have Bob Moses doing a club set with Daily Bread. And then we've got Sophie Tucker and Disco Lines on Saturday. And I heard people talking about it last weekend that they were going to be getting their tickets. So hop on that website, grfavail.com, if you want to make sure you secure your tickets. But one thing that's going on this time of year, people are going to start traveling, people are going to start doing their trips. And one of our favorites of the program, Megan Buchanan, she's actually headed over to complete the Explorers Grand Slam. So this is something where you climb the highest peak on each continent, so 7 peaks, and then you go to the North and South Pole. She's already been at the South Pole. She just needs to complete the North Pole, and she's on her way to do that. And we had a chance to catch up with her real quick before she left. So let's find out more with Megan. We're here with Megan Buchanan, a good friend of the show. We're going to find out where in the world she has been lately. But we're hanging out in the Fjellraven store right here in Vail Village. And they're going to be helping you reach your last accomplishment on the Explorers Grand Slam.
Yes, the last leg to the Explorers Grand Slam. I'll be the 5th U.S. woman to complete this. I know only 12 women internationally have ever done it, but it is the last degree ski to the North Pole. I've already completed the South Pole, and I've climbed the 7 summits. And Fjellraven is one of my sponsors to get to the Arctic Circle and completely outfitting me. I'm so excited.
Okay, well, we're excited to hear this because last year we were all set to see you go and make this accomplishment last spring. And then, there were just there's a lot of world events that have been happening that have been preventing you from doing this.
Yeah.
So
often these expeditions would get canceled 2 weeks before. Norway had shut down their airport to any of these expeditions. It's geopolitical. We found another route in. I tell you, the hard part's going to be getting there. The bears, running from the bears and the pressure ridges will be the easy part. So
just trying to navigate it, just trying to get into this area is going to be the big deal. But you know what? You are going to be outfitted, and I understand that you were up in Alaska and you were keeping nice and cozy with this jacket.
My gosh, yeah. So what I love about this store too is it is Swedish hardware goods. They have a choice of synthetic or down, which depending on what you're doing is so key to staying warm. So this is actually more of a synthetic that I was in a very rainy area in Alaska that's kept me so warm. This time for the North Pole, I'm going full down. I think all my stuff gets in today. So yeah, this thing is like living in a sleeping bag. It kept me alive.
And then how about these?
Yeah, so these are an amazing like touring pant and shell that they've got. And I wore these as well all through Alaska, through the rain, the mud. They are, well, I think they're filthy. We still got the dirt on. I know, it's still I'm not getting rid of them. I wear these all the time. I love them. And so I'm probably going to be definitely wearing this exact kind of shell up through the Arctic ski as well. So yeah.
Well, we're so excited for you. So, Megan has a long history here in Vail, and one thing that you probably would like to forget is 2011, when you had a horrific snowboarding accident in the back falls on Vail Mountain.
Yes.
And the doctors said they didn't even think you could walk anymore.
Yeah, I was lucky to be alive, completely decapitated. My femur bone, spiral fractured it down, muscles ripped off. Very dangerous situation, but Vail Ski Patrol rescued me and then went right into surgery. Vail Summit Orthopedic, Dr. Cunningham put Humpty Dumpty back together. And he's been doing it for 13 years as I keep bringing things. But I do love to remember it because I tell you what, that is what brought me to Vail Valley full time. Yeah. And it is what changed my life because those things give you grit and they make you strong. And since then, I have gone on to climb the 7 summits, and it gave me that drive and that energy to just pursue and achieve extraordinary things.
I know, and grit is her kind of side project. When she's not climbing the highest peaks on each continent or going to the poles, then she's working on grit. And give us what those letters stand for.
Yes, I love it. So grit, 2 G's, is gratitude, growth, resilience, integrity, and tenacity. And those are the 5 things that can get you through any challenge and any obstacle. Learn to get rid of the negative voices, choose to take another step forward, and you end up climbing Everest or whatever your goal is. And so I almost got my first draft of the book out. I really want to help inspire others of how to apply that to their own lives in everything they do. And literally, the Explorer's Grand Slam is just a symptom of it. It goes beyond everything you want in your life.
All right. Well, you already have inspired us. So thank you so much. And once again, she's going to be climbing,
the last degree ski.
Last degree ski.
Pulling a sled behind me it's from 89 to 90 degrees to the North Pole.
Okay.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to that this spring. And then when you come back, we'll get another interview and ask you how it was.
When I come back, we are doing a party, probably right here in Seattle, right?
Okay,
for sure.
All right. Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
Hey everyone, we are back here at Beaver Creek. I'm coming to you live from you on Monday, April Fool's Day, April 1st, and no fooling, it is snowing today on Monday, but this is the weekday edition. So throughout the week, we are going to see the sun pop out, the temperatures reach into the 40s and become very mild and very spring-like. So get out there and enjoy it. But hey, I'm hanging out right outside the Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea Company, Epic Mountain Rentals, and the ticket office, the private lesson center. But we've got the Valar Performing Arts Center behind us, so we can kind of see who's coming this summer. Clint Black, of course, celebrating 35 years of Killing Time. If you like that song, Bernadette Peters, that was just announced. Tickets are already on sale for that. But this week alone, we've got some fun shows. So Puppy Pals Live is going to be here on Thursday, April 4th a great showcase of talented canines. So Puppy Pals Live, a lot of these dogs are rescue dogs, and they've been trained to do the tricks, and just really, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And then a John Schofield Trio, we've got that happening on Saturday. Toto coming up for you on April 9th. And then Neighbors, they'll be coming in the following week. And Let's Sing Taylor will be how we close down the ski season up here at Beaver Creek. But then also some of those summer shows have already been announced. But other things that have been announced, Bravo, Colorado, the Vail Valley Music Festival. We're going to be bringing in some wonderful orchestras. We're going to find out more about that summer festival right now. We are excited for the 37th annual Bravo Vail Music Festival coming this summer. Here to tell us more about it, we have Caitlin Murray. She's their executive director, and exciting things happening. We kick off June 20th, go all the way through August 1st. Let's talk about the first group that you're very excited to host.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me back. We are thrilled. This season, we are proud to present the first ever orchestra hailing from Latin America that will be joining us at the Bravo Vail Music Festival. So this is Sinfónica de Minoría, based in Mexico City, a phenomenal orchestra. Their music director, Carlos Miguel Prieto, has conducted all over the world. He was actually named Musical America's Conductor of the Year in 2019. Charismatic, phenomenal musician, and I think the level of joy and exuberance that these musicians bring to their music making is something that our audiences are really going to be able to enjoy. They will kick off our season at the Ford Amphitheater, so 3 concerts there, starting with all Beethoven. You know, your classics, exactly what we want to hear at the amphitheater. And then moving into a little more varied programming with some Spanish and Latin American influences. We're going to have Pacho Flores with them, who's probably the greatest living trumpet player in the world, a cuatro player, a flamenco dancer. So there'll be some Latin American influence and just adding to the variety that we can put on the stage and introduce our audiences to.
Yeah. And then after that, of course, we're bringing in Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Yes, Dallas Symphony returns to Bravo Vail, always a highlight of our season. And we actually have their music director, Fabio Luisi, here conducting 4 of their concerts this year. Okay. So he'll do a number of classical programs, starting their residency with Daniil Trifonov, who is just a superstar pianist. We've had him here at the festival before, probably one of the most in-demand performers of his generation. So he'll start off their residency. We have a number of concerts, including a Pops concert with Fabio Luisi, and then of course the one and only Jeff Tyzik, and he's doing Songs of Nashville this year. So like everything from Dolly Parton to Tim McGraw with the orchestra behind him.
Okay, so that'll be the second one, and then the third group, the Philadelphia Orchestra. So tell us about what they're going to be bringing.
Yes, so this is very, very special. First, something a little unique this year. The Philadelphia Orchestra will actually be the ones performing at the Patriotic Concert.
Oh, yes.
Which is really exciting and kind of a change of pace. Jeff Tyzik will still conduct that, so it'll be the beloved program that people know and love, but a little bit different than what it's been in the past. Then Marin Alsop comes. Marin Alsop was just named the Philadelphia Orchestra's principal guest conductor. Mm-hmm. She's phenomenal, just an incredible woman in classical music. So she'll be with us for 2 performances, and then the return of opera to Bravo Vail's stage.
Okay, this is so exciting. So in the past, we've had Tosca.
Yes.
But now we're bringing
La Boheme, another Puccini opera. So all the drama, the tragedy, the beautiful music. It's going to be incredible. This will be a staged opera in the Ford Amphitheater. So we have all kinds of exciting surprises, I think, for the audience. It is very popular already, and tickets are selling very quickly. We have an all-star cast, right? Yannick Nazé-Ségan, music director at the Metropolitan Orchestra, at the Metropolitan Opera, picked the cast. It's not to be missed.
And we've got 2 nights of this.
2 nights, the 10th and 12th, with a phenomenal July, with a phenomenal concert by the Philadelphia Orchestra on the night in between, so you can kind of take a breather. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yes. I mean, get your tickets for this in advance. Even if you don't know if you can go, just get them. Just because this is a hot ticket.
Absolutely. And if you don't know if you like opera, or even if you think you don't like opera, I can't tell you how many people came up to us after Tosca in 2019 and said, "I had no idea. I thought I hated opera. I didn't, and subtitles for everything, so we'll understand what's being said and sung. And it's a really special experience getting to see an opera of that caliber right here in our beautiful venue.
Okay, and then what's after that?
The New York Philharmonic, of course.
Of course.
You
We
could
love
not go
New York.
wrong. Exactly. And we actually have the honor, a very distinct honor, Jaap van Zweden, their music director, who had been coming to Bravo Vail for many years previously with the Dallas Symphony. He is finishing his tenure this year with the New York Phil. And his absolute final concerts as their music director will be right here in Vail.
Oh, wow.
So it's
That's
very
special.
Yes, it's very special. There'll be momentous, incredible programs, and then some really fun stuff too. We have a Broadway evening with the New York Phil, and it's just, as always, that's going to be one of the real highlights of our season.
Okay, yeah. So that's the big picture things. Now we also have your chamber music series.
Course.
Tell us who's going to be coming for that.
And I always like to remind people, you think of Bravo Vail and you think of the New York Philharmonic at the amphitheater, but we really began as a chamber music festival. And chamber music is so intimate, it's so special. I really encourage people to check it out. We're going to do 2 of those concerts at the Donovan Pavilion and 2 of them at the Valar Center, so you can kind of pick and choose. Daniil Trifonov, who I mentioned earlier, is going to do our first chamber music concert. That's incredible to have the chance to see an artist like that at the Donovan Pavilion. He's going to be with Sergei Babian, who's a world-famous pianist in his own right and happened to be Daniil's teacher. Wow. So those 2 on stage, very powerful. We have a program with Anne-Marie McDermott and Paul Huang, which is absolutely phenomenal. We've got a program with the Dali String Quartet, with the New York Philharmonic String Quartet and the pianist Igor Levit. It's just a phenomenal series through and through, and there's 4 of those throughout our season.
Okay, yep, and once again, Donovan Pavilion for that and the Valar for that. And then the immersive experiences. This is what I really like, because sometimes this can be, if you're not familiar with chamber music, it can be a little intimidating. This helps you learn about it and really gain an affinity for the composers and where they were at when they were writing their music.
That's such a good description. That's better than I could describe this. So the concept of this series is a deep dive into the work of one composer. And we've kind of played on that theme a little bit over the years. So we did all of Bartók's string quartets. We did one that was kind of dedicated to the love triangle of Brahms and the Schumanns. So this is looking at the last year of Schubert's life. Prolific composer, passed away sadly at the age of 31, and it's been said by many that the last year of his life was perhaps the most important in all of the history of classical music. Just what he was, the output that he created that year. So we're going to dive into that with a host of musicians. We've got vocalists Carter Bray from the New York Philharmonic, members of the Dali Quartet, Anne-Marie. It's going to be phenomenal, and like you said, I think just a way to really kind of immerse yourself and dive deep, and without any boundaries, without feeling any stress about, I don't know enough. You can just really learn and get yourself inside that composer's mind.
Okay. Well, that sounds great, Caitlin. And tickets are on sale now. Go to the website and stay tuned, because you'll have announcements and all sorts of little goodies popping up.
Absolutely. All kinds of free events, education and engagement events that you can check the website, bravovail.org. It's a great place to buy tickets, to donate, and lots more information to be found there.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I can't
you.
wait.
Same.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Tricia Swenson, coming to you from Beaver Creek on this Monday morning, April Fool's Day. It is April 1st, and this is our weekday edition, so we're letting you know what's going on throughout the week, and then we'll be back with you on Friday to let you get all ready for the weekend. But we are seeing some snow come down on your Monday, but the rest of the week's weather should bring back the sunshine. And with that will be changing conditions on the slopes. We'll have kind of that crunchy snow in the morning, be a little slushy by the afternoon. I would definitely get your skis or boards waxed this time of year, because it just makes for a more enjoyable experience when you're out there on the slopes. But this Weather and Mountain Report brought to you by the Grand Hyatt Vail, home of our Vail Valley Live studios, and also home of the new Makoto Vail sushi restaurant. I've heard great things about it. I had a chance to interview the chef as well. So really cool that we've got a brand new sushi place in Vail. But we need to wrap up the show right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on Friday.